welcome back, guys, to another episode of the Endless Road Podcast.
Yeah, welcome back, everybody. It feels like it's been a little longer, but it's the same routine. Just because,
Same. Yeah, it does
yeah,
feel
for
like
you,
it's been
huh?
a minute. Yeah, but yeah, it's
Yeah,
only been a week, literally, since our last, and I believe we are on 48.
yeah, bro.
Is that it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
48.
Okay, 48.
Yeah, 100%. So, yeah, welcome, everybody. And yeah, happy to have everyone here listening. Yeah,
Happy to be back.
yeah, bro. You are back. You literally got back, what, yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday at night. We probably got the house around 10 o'clock. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, long day of travel.
Did you have any trouble, like, falling asleep? Or probably not really, because it was,
Hell no, bro. I was so
nah.
tired,
Mm,
bro. We got to the airport. Technically, it's 3 hours ahead over there.
okay.
And we got to the airport 4 hour and 30 minutes before we needed to
Our
be
flight?
there. Yeah, my girl calculated the time wrong. She did a
Oh,
little math,
got you.
added some extra numbers, I guess, that we needed. So it was funny though, because we got there, that shit was like just empty. And I was like, "Fuck, we went to the wrong airport." I was already stressing, like trying to get the car filled up with gas and dropping it off, the rental and stuff. And
Oh, okay. So you're talking about on the way back, going
yeah,
to the whatever the fuck. I ain't gonna lie. I always forget the island you went to, dog. I ain't gonna lie.
St. Thomas,
Yeah, because I never hear. I'm gonna be honest. I've never heard no one go there except for you. Like I have no one else that I've know has
Virgin
ever been there.
Islands. Yeah,
Okay,
I guess back then they're also known as the West Indies.
the West
That's what they
Indies.
were known for, like those islands.
Okay,
But
okay.
anyways, yeah, yesterday, since technically it's 3 hours ahead over there, I was technically up since 4 a.m. here.
Mm,
So yeah, I had no trouble falling asleep yesterday when we got back.
gotcha. Okay,
But yeah, man.
no, that's good, bro. Well, you happy to be back or what?
Yeah, glad to be back. Kind of a little reset.
Yeah, do you feel recharged though, or not really?
A little bit. I feel like how would you explain it? Yeah, I don't know how really I can't explain it honestly, but
Mm.
it's good.
It's good in a
But at the
sense.
same
Probably because
time,
you had the time to think, though, not because of the stress, right?
yeah. It was just kind of more of it was needed, I feel like, because I think the last time we actually went on a trip, it was a minute.
Hmm.
Probably since I think since PR of last year, or not even last year, the year before that.
Hmm.
So it'd been a minute that me and a female have gone out, for a little vacay out to some, tropical island. But yeah, it was cool. I mean, obviously you get back, there's still stuff going on here. Back to
Yeah.
reality really
No,
quick.
yeah.
And then
Especially if you have a business, the fuck?
even out there, I mean, there's still shit going on. So, but
Oh, yeah.
that's just part of the business, man.
That's crazy, bro. That is crazy because you basically had a, if I'm not mistaken, a couple of things that kind of came up while on vacation, and
Mhm.
sounds like you had to at least address the whole podcast scenario. So break it down, bro. What happened, bro?
Yeah, so we finished up our last pod on last Wednesday, obviously. Thursday we already had all the names and stuff ready to go.
Hmm.
I kind of got all that stuff set up, and then I started uploading, I think Thursday, that same day, I started uploading the video, and I left the house at 11 something. No, we left like at 8 on Thursday to head to the airport at night, 8 p.m. And I left it uploading, and the next day, Friday, we get there and stuff, and I checked on the computer and that shit was still like at 2%. Like it never, I guess the Wi-Fi dropped at the house,
Damn.
and it's happened once before. Um, but yeah, we kind of went through some hoops there. Luckily, had my mom come
That's wild, bro. I
go
ain't gonna lie to
over,
you. That's wild.
go over to my office, and the whole process of trying to get,
Yeah. Basically get it uploaded, and on top of that, you have a fucking Mac. It's not like it's a Windows where you have the
yeah,
green and the fucking red. Well, I guess it's still that
yeah,
shit,
trying to
but
get a Hispanic 60-year-old lady that's never used a Mac or
or even probably a computer would
a
be hard.
computer. Yeah, just a phone is already hard enough, for them.
Yeah,
And had to walk her through it. She set it up, re-uploaded the video, and it failed the next day. I looked at it and it still failed.
that's
So
fucked.
there was Wi-Fi, but I kind of just trying to problem solve it. I did take the video with me on the iPad, but it was just too much of a video for an iPad. And then my other solution, I had one more solution, was basically just cancel the whole video in general and
Hmm.
start from scratch. And I had her walk through all that stuff again Sunday morning, and luckily it worked out. So that was it's kind of a
That's true.
little stressful kind of thing in the back of my head for like 3 days there. I was just like, fuck.
That's fucked, bro. For 3 days?
Well, technically, like, yeah, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday mornings when it finally went up,
Oh, jeez.
and then even Monday morning I woke up because it was 3 hours ahead over there, so I was
Yeah.
already up. And I was like, let's see if it actually did go up. And it was up, like fully uploaded. So I went ahead and just finished it up, put the title in, description and stuff, and hit upload. And it was, for here, it was perfect timing. It was like 5 something. But after that, that was one big, weight off my shoulders. And
That's
then
some crazy shit.
with business, obviously, there's still phone calls
Oh
coming
yeah,
in
yeah,
and
yeah. That's not gonna stop.
having to deal with other stuff. But yeah, man, it was other than that, it was as far as the problems go, I think that was kind of it. But
Okay,
everything else is
no,
all good.
that's good, bro. No, I preach. That's crazy. I appreciate you for like taking it so serious too, because I think, even telling you before, like we don't get paid to
Of
post.
course, yeah.
We could have easily posted on our story that audio is available. Give us some time for for a little bit. We're one of the
Hmm.
boys is on vacation and all that shit. So for you to be all that stressed while on vacation and try to upload that shit is honestly probably not necessary, but it just shows like the person and your character, if that makes sense. Like it shows that
Yeah,
you're like, yo, like we're not getting paid for this shit, but I'm gonna be a man of my word and fucking upload it. And again, it doesn't necessarily mean that there's gonna be like technical difficulties, because there's
yeah.
shit's gonna always happen regardless. But it's like, damn, like my man's really went above and beyond to upload it. So
I got to,
the
man.
community appreciates you, is what we're trying to say. You know what I'm saying? We're
Yeah,
gonna say thank you on behalf of the Endless Growth community here. So thank you, man.
of course. Yeah. No, I mean, that's just me, bro. I
Yeah,
feel like that's just my way of being, I guess. Can't fall short. But yeah, thankfully it all worked out. And yeah, we're good with that.
that was good, bro. So now that you've come back, what was maybe like the coolest activity you did over there? Like basically,
Mm.
this is kind of the goal. Like I've never been there. I'm pretty sure 99% of the people hearing this and watching this aren't hearing this. Should we go? Like what the keys, the pros, the cons? Like do you have anything?
Yeah, I'll give you a little rundown, I
Yeah,
guess. So
yeah,
we
hook me
got
up, bro.
there on Friday, which was we got there Friday morning, pretty early, like around 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. Um,
Ready to start the day type shit.
yeah, we did have a little issue with the room. Luckily, we got upgraded though to like an ocean view,
Oh, dope.
and like a bigger room, and all that. So that was kind of dope. But we had to wait till like take them to like 5. I think we finally got a room. Until
Damn.
then, we were just kind of around town. So begin all this. Actually, we get there, we have to get a rental car because I chose option to get a rental car because just getting taxis and
It's not your thing.
yeah, it's not
Not
my
your thing.
thing out there. And we like to explore and do crazy shit. And St. Thomas, they fucking drive on the left hand side. So that shit in itself was just crazy. Just the fuck. That's
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
whole almost. It's almost like a stressful thing, but I really enjoyed it honestly.
Would you? I'm thinking about this. Like, how the fuck would the right turn work? The right turn basically works like a left turn.
Yeah, you fucking get in the right lane. There's a median, and then you put your signal on. And when you fucking turn left, when there's no cars coming, fucking weird to even look that way to see for cars. You turn all the way into the fucking left side.
What the fuck?
To turn left, it's even weird too, because you're so used to like making when you turn left.
You take that bitch pretty like wide.
Yeah, and this one you just cut short. It's kind of going into a one way.
Got you.
But looking at traffic too, it's weird. You always get confused when you pull up to a stop and there's like no traffic. You're like, wait, what fucking lane do I look out for
Got
traffic
it.
when
Got
I'm
it.
turning
Got it.
left? Is it this one or the fucking one over there? But yeah, it got some getting used to. I think by the second day, third day, I would master that shit. I
But
feel like I was a local, but the second day it was still kind of like iffy. The first day was just fucked. I think
yeah,
we drove like to get pizza and somewhere else into the hotel, and I was like, nah, I ain't trying to fucking leave the resort anymore. Like, and honestly, we picked a really dope resort where I feel like you could literally stayed in that place and been content. Like it had plenty of
got you.
restaurants, beaches, and activities and shit to do. It was a really nice place.
Hmm.
But of course, we like to explore, so we went out, hit up like downtown, walked around all that, and then St. Thomas, that actual island, it has like 2 pretty nice beaches that are known for. That's known for
Uh huh.
Magen's Bay and Koki Beach. And Megan's Bay was like, it's just dope. Like water's crystal clear, super warm. Feels like
Oh
you're in a
shit.
pool, literally.
Okay. Okay.
So you
Okay.
just be chilling in the water.
Hmm.
Everywhere sells alcohol. This is one thing that had me shook. Even at the airport, they have a convenient, concession stands. They have Red Bulls, water. They have fucking Coronas, Modelos. Like
Like
usually that,
single bottles.
yeah.
Oh,
And
okay.
usually that shit's up behind the counter or like the ID. We never got ID there the whole time. You can just
Oh,
grab a Corona at the airport. But anyways, they're everywhere. They fucking just sell like alcohol, cocktails, whatever you want. At the beaches. Um, of course, we went to St. John, to a different island. So
hmm.
we took a ferry with a car. That was a whole ordeal in itself.
Yeah, that sounds fucking wild. So you basically gone. in your whip. You drove to some dock. I'm assuming
Yeah,
they said, "Hey, mother, like get your ass on whatever boat, lane or floor or whatever, right?"
yeah.
And then you didn't stay in the whip, right? You get out of the whip, or
You
how does
could
it
you
work?
could stay in it. You can get out of it. We decided to opt out to get out. Go to the top of the fucking the ship, the vessel, whatever it is,
Yeah.
the barge they call them.
Okay.
They have like seats up there. They even have like a little bar you can go in there, have a little drink and shit. Kind of like the little tour ride we
Can you
went.
drunk drive over there?
Yeah, bro. Honestly, all the taxis. So that whole place, they don't have Ubers, they don't have lifts. They run off taxis, and by
Hmm.
taxis, don't think a little yellow cab. Like all their taxis are like big ass trucks, and the bed they converted them with fucking benches and a little roof over them, and that's like,
Gotcha.
and they're like badass new trucks. Like don't think they're
Oh, okay, okay,
ran down
okay. I
old
was thinking
trucks.
some fuck shit. Okay.
No, they're like dope, brand new fucking 2023 trucks.
Damn.
Yeah, and then like they have a bunch of like sprinter vans. Um, if you want like the AC, I guess, to be cool. But even then, that shit's pricey regardless. Taking like a taxi, they'd call them. But a lot of people, because there's a ton of tourists there, especially because it's like a cruise ship like stop. Every day there was a new cruise ships. There's two, and in
Oh, okay.
total there's two ports for cruise ships. So there's four cruise ships daily there, and they're switching every day. They
Every day,
get
yeah,
there and
yeah.
they leave. So ton of people there, and fuck, where was I going with this? Um,
Damn.
oh, but a lot of the people basically they get like a cab driver and they pay them for the whole day. So it's like, hey, we want to go to fucking this beach down here, okay? So the driver takes them there, and then while they're fucking at the beach for like an hour or two, fucking off, the driver's just chilling there, getting drunk, just drinking,
The
just chilling, talking
fuck?
with other drivers. They all fucking know each other there. The islands are tiny. And yeah, that's one thing I witnessed. Like these fools were just drinking, like pouring their fucking drinks into like a cup, and they're just pretending, it was like water or some shit. So they're all they're big chilling out there, man.
That's some
Uh,
crazy shit, yo.
and the roads are just crazy. Think of like the smallest road you've been here, well, like or here in Ogden, and cut that fucker in half. Like it's it's kind of everybody for themselves there.
Yeah,
Like
you wild for driving then.
yeah. You know what is kind of cool though? That when you drive on the left though, you kind of see like how far you're to the edge because you're on the left side. So you literally you can
Got
pull
it.
over pretty far
Got it. Got it. Got it.
compared to like when you're driving normal here
Yeah.
and you're trying to like see how fucking far over you're gonna go. You kind of really can't tell how wide the car is. So here it's kind of more fucked. Over there, it is kind of nice for
Mm.
that. You do drive on the left hand side and there's small roads because
That's some crazy shit you didn't. Wow, would have never considered. What the
yeah, I was
fuck?
telling my girl that I was trying to break it down. I'm like, why the fuck do they drive over there that way? Like everywhere else, Puerto Rico is literally like 40 minutes from there, and they drive on the right hand side. And but yeah, it was dope. We went to the beaches over at Saint John, the other island. Got on the boat, got off the boat. That whole thing was kind of cool. Was just seeing that. I've never been on a ferry with a car, even or by itself. I guess it was like the tourist thing
Hmm.
we took at the Chicago little
Yeah, yeah.
sunset thing. But yeah, and then over there in St. John, it's actually a national forest. So when you go to Moab, you go to Bryce, those are national forests.
Hmm.
So same thing there. You get there and all the roads are fucking nice. They have like really nice beaches. One thing over there though versus here is like when you go to Moab, once you go in the fucking park, there ain't nothing but like just bathrooms. Like as far as like buildings and stuff there, right? There's like bathrooms and maybe like the fucking little huts with like information on like what you're looking at. But
Mm.
over there they have like a restaurant, so you can get like burgers, you can get alcohol, like buckets of fucking beer or cocktails, whatever, inside the national forest park,
The fuck?
right on the beach.
Is that shit Americanized? Like where they have, like you said, burgers and fucking, like, how do I say this? Like American shit, honestly, or is it like, yo, we have fucking rare food here. We're by the ocean. It's a bunch of seafood. Like,
Nah, it was all Americanized. Hot dogs and hamburgers.
what the fuck?
Because it's all tourist people, bro, from here, from the U.S. So
That's
it's like they
fucking
go
whack.
there, all they're gonna want is a hot dog and a.
That's some whack
It's like
shit.
going to a baseball park, like watch a baseball game. Like
Yeah,
that
yeah,
shit you're
yeah.
gonna get there. That's what they had right there.
Got you. I'm pretty sure they have like other shit too,
They
obviously.
rent you
But
equipment to go scuba diving and like rent you fucking lawn chairs to sit out on the beach. It was pretty dope, honestly. I guess if you went there with nothing, and because you could literally be out on the island for all day just on the same beach and have everything there. But yeah, we went to 3 different beaches on that island. Came back, pretty much there all day, and that was kind of the majority of it. We were just kind of just beach hopping, chilling.
yeah, just exploring, bro.
we essentially went there for my girlfriend's birthday, Ale. So and her birthday was like on one of the last days we were there.
That's cool.
So
So
we
got to
went out.
celebrate over there.
Yeah, we went out to a pretty cool restaurant that got referred actually to us by one of the pool kids, the towel guy. We would go get towels every day to take out, off property.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Yeah, you guys got to hit up a Prime at Paradise Point." I was like, "I bet." So we went there. I made what do you call it, reservation and
Reservation.
shit.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy. That was like the best view of the whole island, literally.
Oh, I
Literally,
remember you posted it. Thankfully,
literally
so
called Paradise Point, and literally it was like paradise there. It was
mm,
sick. Like on the last day we were there, it was actually raining, so like that day was one of the last ones, so it was kind of stormy already.
mm.
So it wasn't like perfect clear clouds and stuff. I mean, weather. There was clouds in the sky, so it wasn't the best view, but it was dope.
That's good, dude.
Yeah,
Now that view did look fucking sick, bro. I was hoping. I was like, fuck. Hopefully, I could be posting shit because I know you usually don't be posting shit, but I was like, I want to see some shit.
yeah. I
You
still
know?
I still gotta make a little post, some pictures that we got out there. We did
Yeah.
get a few,
Definitely,
but
definitely.
I try to post like the videos and stuff that I know I'm not gonna put in a post. So
Yeah, exactly.
but yeah, it was a good time, man. Honestly, out of all the places I've been to as far as islands go,
Okay.
um, I think we got to put this one at number one. It was just like the beaches, like that's what usually you go for, like at a tropical island, to be on the
Okay.
beach, water.
So the best beach for sure.
The beaches for sure, yeah.
Okay.
The water warm, crystal clear. You can literally see your toes, like
That's some
in the
crazy shit.
water,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like chest height.
Some movie shit. Yeah.
You could just sit there. It's like a pool. Like the water's so still. It's not even like you're literally on an island where the fuck it's surrounded by an ocean, and the water's not fucking crashing like Hawaii or fucking PR.
California and shit.
Fuck
Yeah.
big
Just
ass. Yeah, there ain't no waves there. Shit. I mean, there are smaller waves that come in here and there, but it was like it literally felt like you were in a pool. It was just fucking huge,
and warm, huh?
warm. Yeah,
Yeah, it's dope.
salty as fuck though. But
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. You can't have everything, you know? You can't have everything.
yeah, but it was dope.
Okay.
I think, and then
No, that's
yeah,
good.
I think if it had for the I guess for people, I think they like Hawaii because it has like more of a city vibe too. So if you don't fuck with like
Mm,
the whole beaches and stuff, you still got your fucking Cheesecake Factory, your malls, your Louis Vuitton. Like they got you feel like you're just like in a big city.
got you. Okay, I never
Yeah,
really thought
same
about
with
that.
PR and stuff. But this place is just like you're on a straight up island. But you still they got good food and stuff. Um,
Got you.
we mostly just ate at a resort, honestly. That's
Damn, okay. Well, yeah, I feel like that helps like kind of,
yeah.
categorize that one then.
hmm
Damn, bro.
we did see a Kmart out there.
A Kmart?
Yeah, I think there's fucking like three Kmart's in the world. Literally one's right there still.
What the fuck?
Yeah, we didn't go in. I wish we kind of would have.
Yeah,
We,
just
we
see what
kind
the
of did
fuck.
want to just to see,
You didn't go to any grocery stores or no shit like that?
Nah, not this place.
No?
No, no, this was weird. Honestly, I think we had honestly everything we needed at the resort.
Yeah, if you have a fucking resort, bro, they literally have you don't like you said, you don't even have to leave that bitch. Like you
Nah,
literally fucking eat, shit, shower, all that shit over there. So it's like
yeah,
you don't got to dip. So, but it's cool that you at least took the time to, explore.
yeah. And driving through there, bro, like the fucking roads are just crazy. Like I already talked how small they are and shit, but they're like inclines, like you wouldn't fucking believe. Like a
Woo.
car's not fucking meant to go up this shit. A little car we had, we rented a little fucking Nissan Versa. That fucking transmission was not made for shit like that. Like, bro, I would like car be on my ass. I'm like, fuck, my foot's like all the way down. That shit goes, and shit would barely be going up.
The torque
So
fuck.
basically, I kind of like figured out you just gotta go kart this shit. You gotta drive this thing like you're fucking on a little track. Like, don't fucking brake, just
Oh
all
shit.
gas. Cause I would like slow off. I'm like, I can't literally, bro. You can't see what's on the other side of the hill, like a hump.
Nah, yeah.
And these fools are going like 30 miles an hour. Like
You
I
might hit
swear,
someone,
catching
yeah.
air. Yeah, but everybody just moves the fuck out of the way. I guess like, they know better. There's no sidewalks, so I pretty much towards the end I was just like just go kart and fucking both hands on the wheels, just fucking everywhere.
Just yeah, swerving that
It was
bitch.
dope. It was dope. I like that. I enjoyed it towards the end. I was like, fuck. Wish I would
Fuck
have
it.
had a cooler car, to enjoy it here. But
Oh, damn. All right, bro.
yeah, it's cool.
Nah, that's dope, bro. Was that a steak place the best restaurant you went to, or the best thing you had?
Oh,
You
for
think?
sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, my girl got like their fucking special. It was her birthday, so she went all
Yeah,
out.
for sure.
Got like this old big old like um, lobster tail that comes with it, and obviously like with a crab cake or lobster cake. That shit was actually really good. It's honestly enough to feed like 2 people. It's fucking huge, and they give you like a whole fucking filet mignon with it, shrimp,
Oh, you got the
um,
fucking surf and turf. Okay.
a bunch of shit that came with it. Yeah,
Hmm.
it was just dope. Yeah, pricey as hell, but I think it was well worth
Yeah.
everything though.
No, for sure. Especially if it's like
Everything's
a
pricey
birthday,
out there for
bro.
sure.
Okay. I don't
Like
know. Okay.
every meal like is 100 plus.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
Nah, I
what?
can't go there yet.
Nah, yeah, of
Uh,
course you can.
Fuck
But
that.
I think what makes it expensive though was always the alcohol drinks. Because every time we're getting
Oh,
alcohol drinks every time, and
yeah, that's
the
true.
cocktails always they be adding that shit up.
Yeah,
But
bro.
regardless, I think we went to like one spot that was pretty decent. Probably two honestly. It was like just a taco place we went to. It was like a high end taco restaurant or Mexican restaurant. We have tacos at, and then like a burger place.
They have a fucking Mexican restaurant in the islands.
Yeah, it was called
That's some crazy shit.
Agave, and it was like it wasn't authentic. I didn't see a single Hispanic on that
In the
island.
kitchen, that's how you know.
Not even in the kitchen.
Not in
Yeah,
the kitchen. Yeah, they
no,
always in the
nowhere.
kitchen, busting ass everywhere, bro.
Yeah, nowhere. But no, regardless, the food was good, but it was priced decently. So
Okay. Alrighty. Well, damn.
yeah, that's a little breakdown of the trip. It was a
Damn,
good trip
okay.
though,
That's good
relaxing.
though. Yeah, that's good, bro.
Sunny days all day. Got plenty of sun.
Yeah, I was about to say that's probably one of the biggest plus. You come over here and it's like fucking snow on the ground, it's still fucking
Hmm.
cold. It gets dark. What time did it get dark over there? Pretty early.
Around like 6:30, all the way to 7.
Okay, not as bad as here, but still okay.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. It sounds like you had fun. So, do you have
Hmm.
anything else in mind? Is there any other fucking islands that we're missing that the U.S. owns? Or
Shit, there's still Guam, man, but I don't think I'll be
Guam?
going to that one. That was a little
Why?
too far out of my reach. That's just far as fuck. I hate flying. The whole flying thing just sucks, man.
Okay.
It's just uncomfortable. You're just, especially layovers and stuff. On the way back, we had like a 2 hour layover in North
Fuck that.
Carolina.
I hate that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
That fucking airport was one of the most packed airports I definitely been in.
Pack like some
North.
sardines in that bitch.
Mm-hmm.
North Carolina, you said?
North Carolina. Yeah.
Do you know what city you landed in?
Is it Charlotte?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it's like a big hub, for fucking international flights.
Got you.
So
Yeah, everyone just kind of commingles there for a little bit and got you.
yeah, it was the first time I went to an airport too. Coming back, where there was fucking what do they call it? I've never really flown international, but there was customs there coming back. So they literally treat you like if you were in a different country.
Yeah,
How long were you here for? Like, where'd you stay at? Where's
they're
home?
testing your accent, your
Yeah,
language.
it's
Yeah.
crazy. I was like, oh shit, the fuck, am I gonna be able to come back home? You guys don't let me back. Nah, it was all good though. But yeah, that was like it was a little. It threw me off because the airport's tiny, bro. It's got 8 gates,
Oh, what the
um,
fuck? That's small as fuck.
and it's one room. One room, you see fucking one, two, three, four,
Yeah,
five,
all
six.
all the fucking terminals.
Tiny as fuck. And right in
Yeah.
the middle is just one stand that sells food. That's it. Um, so yeah, it's weird. I feel like that's one thing islands definitely lack.
Some airports.
Yeah, nice airports. And I'm like, fuck, for all the money you guys get tourist wise, fucking charge everybody $25 extra
I just
and
yeah,
put that shit
upgrade
towards
it.
the fucking yeah airport. But
Damn. Damn, all right.
yeah, highly recommend it if anybody is looking for a tropical getaway
And
for
you said
sure.
that it was more of like you and your spouse, you and your significant other,
Oh,
like.
for sure.
But if
Yeah.
it's like you and like like the group of friends, is probably not the best.
No,
Okay,
it
that's I feel like
depends.
that's good to like distinguish because one place is like obviously yeah it's more romantic. Like what would be a romantic spot? I don't know. Like people go to Hawaii for honeymoons.
Hmm.
I don't know. Maybe Paris. I don't know if people having boys trips to Paris, but that seems like more of like a romantic thing. I would assume.
Yeah,
So you're saying that it's more for sure romantic, like type of
for
thing.
sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really see it being like honestly. I just kind of more judged it too on the young people, like the generation there of
Okay.
people.
Yeah, the little demographic and
We
shit.
were literally the fucking youngest people. Like I swear, in our freaking
Oh, what the
in our
fuck?
resort, anywhere we went, we were the youngest people.
Okay.
Everybody there was like 30, like the youngest that we were seeing, like maybe late 30s, 40s,
Damn, what the fuck?
and then above that, everybody was just like.
Okay.
So yeah, we definitely got some weird looks. Kind of people just like the hell, like you guys look a little young, be here, but
They're like, hey, don't worry about it. We winning.
hey,
We on top of the world. The
don't worry
fuck?
about it. Yeah,
Exactly. What the fuck?
yeah, but no, it's cool, man. Like I
That's good,
said, I
bro.
highly recommend that because prices as far as like going to Hawaii and stuff, it's literally the same. And I feel like you get way more for you know.
Bang for your butt.
Yes, sir. Going to the Virgin Islands.
Bet. Well, we'll see where the fuck I basically go because my girlfriend's already hitting me up for a vacay. And I'm like, fuck, like I'm trying to do this little business shit, and it's
Mm-hmm.
like fuck, it's like a little fuck, it's like just fuck, bro. Because like you
Yeah.
want like for you already in this business shit. You leave, you come back, you still have a business. Me, I gotta launch that bitch and have
Mm-hmm.
revenue coming in. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's kind of fucked. But that is in about 5-6 months, so you never know what can happen between that time, obviously as well.
Sure.
But it's kind of like one of those things where it's like fuck, I want to, but I feel like you know, I don't know. Well, it's like it's a talk basically that I gotta have. But we were
Yeah.
thinking of maybe hitting. She wanted to go to New York, and I was like,
Mm.
I don't want to go hit New York to be honest. I was like, I want to hit Vancouver. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Not Vancouver. Fucking Toronto, bro.
Oh, Toronto.
Toronto, and go check out like the Niagara Falls and shit.
Mm.
Like that'd be dope as fuck.
That
But
would be dope.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, we were kind of thinking like, what place would we go now? Honestly, well, I think once you're like on a trip,
Hmm.
you're kind of pretty sick of like traveling and stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm
For
like,
a minute.
honestly, I haven't fucking know where I want to go after this.
Yeah,
Like,
give me like 3-4 months. The fuck.
yeah, after
That's a
this,
fact.
we got to go like somewhere. I don't know, out of this country for sure. That if I was like to
Hmm.
think of something right now, but
No, I get
that's
you. I
down
get
the
you.
road for sure for me. So
No, that's good, bro. We got shit planned, but yeah, like again, we're kind of all we're all back, getting back to the
yeah,
routines and working and all that stuff. But
yeah, it's kind of a
all good.
hassle, honestly. Not a hassle, but it's like something that you got in the back of your head as you're working. You're like, fuck, I got this trip coming up. I got to be prepared for it. Plan for this.
Oh
Plan
yeah,
for
yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah. Yeah.
But now, kind of having that out of the way and obviously having your fun and stuff. Now I feel like I can just. That's kind of
Lock
what
in.
more I was trying to explain. Yeah.
You can lock in now.
Now I feel like I can lock in. Yeah, to the year because it's at the beginning I was just like, fuck.
No, you're right though. Going to vacations is so fucking stressful, bro. You gotta pack. You gotta make sure all your shit good. You always in the back of your mind have fuck. I always forget something. What did I forget this time?
And
Some
especially when you have a business and
yeah.
you're leaving behind.
Oh yeah. You have customers calling you. You got like shit to do. You got
Yeah.
maybe a bunch of work you still have to do, but you're gonna leave because this shit's been planning, in the book. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of shit.
It's stressful, yeah. So yeah, I feel like now I could actually fucking like start my year in a way. I feel like
I bet that's a good ass point because you were here for obviously well, you're always here, but like starting the new year, I think it was a week or two, and then
hmm
that whole time you were like, "Fuck, I'm leaving in 2 weeks probably,"
yeah, it was
and
just
then
and there was a bunch of shit that needed to get done before then.
fuck yeah,
So yeah, I think now I could finally like
you good to go though.
yeah, I think
Yeah,
after this weekend for sure. This whole week's
yeah,
kind of
that's
still been
true. That's true.
tough to get back into it, but
Yeah, yesterday was literally what the first day you went back to sleep in the regular schedule. So we'll hopefully have a. I'm pretty sure you should be good to go. Usually when you go from east to west, it's not that bad.
mm-hmm.
But I've heard that if you go the other way, west to east, then
Mm-hmm.
you're up. Because I don't know if you remember when we went to New York, we went to like bars and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like 3 a.m. or something. And we're like, bro, it's like fucking 12 or 1 or whatever time it was, like back in Utah. We were doing fucking amazing, but
Yeah,
I know like I could
but
potentially
then
be like,
going back, yeah, it fucks you up
yeah, it's like, oh shit. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll have some shit planned or something. I
for
don't
sure,
know.
for sure.
Awesome, bro. Well, thank you for, putting us on.
Of
Shit,
course, yeah.
Shit, bro. With that being said, you trying to like do a little Q&A?
Let's get into it, man.
Beautiful,
I
bro.
seen we got some questions.
Yeah, pull them up, bro. We'll pull them up, bro.
Let's see what we got
So yeah,
here.
thanks everybody for submitting your questions. And while we get these pulled up, as a reminder, you could always check us out at Endless Growth Pod on Instagram. And yeah, just DM us, check our stories. We every 2 weeks we're doing it right now. We essentially upload a story where you could submit your questions, or again, just DM us, and yeah, we'll read them off next time we have a QA segment. So,
For sure, for
alrighty,
sure.
do you want to read off the first question, brother?
For sure, yeah. This one's from Insta Teasy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let me give some
You
context. So this is my friend Tiara.
okay?
Well, essentially how we met, I guess you could say the connection is we were like Q mates at basically where I still work. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
And yeah, we just developed a friendship. We're both cool Q mates. Got a
Mm-hmm.
vibe. She would always put me onto information. Been in sales longer, and yeah, so the hierarchy or the positions kind of changed a little bit, but we're
Mm-hmm.
still really cool. But yeah, she basically, I do got to give her a shout out because she was actually one of those people that like really supported me when I was trying to like do things. I'm not talking about recent. I'm talking about maybe
Yeah.
4 or 5 years ago.
Oh wow.
So
Okay.
this was when I was what, like 23
Yeah.
probably. I basically was going to school to become an agent. At that time, we were both like in the same like, cubicle or whatever the fuck,
Mm-hmm.
communicate. And yeah, like I think she was going to school to be a paralegal, and I was more around that time becoming an agent. So we're both kind of doing like
Mm.
our own little study type of thing. But that, yeah, once I got it, I think maybe it had been like 4 or 5 months, and she would like tell me about it, that she was planning to essentially buy a house with her husband. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, so she gave me an
So,
opportunity and let me list her house, her husband's house, and then they bought a house together.
oh wow,
So like,
that's a great head start.
no, for sure, bro. Like I'm saying, so like
Wow.
that's something I'll never forget. Type shit.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure. No,
especially
of
when you're
course.
new, bro. When you're new, no one
Yeah.
fucks with you, bro. Like at all. So I appreciate that shit. And I remember going like I gotta kill this because obviously they put a lot of trust in me and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I feel like
Well,
did a good job, but I feel like the first three transactions were, I don't want to say easy, but I felt like compared to other people's
yeah.
experiences, it doesn't usually go like that. It's like their
Nah, it takes
motherfuckers.
yeah
You know what I'm saying?
months, to.
Yeah, like I had my license in December and I didn't get everything done till like April, so it did take like 4 months.
Mm-hmm.
But again, the expectations in my head is like, yo, I'm part time, still have a full time job, I have this license, and if
That went amazing. Yeah.
yeah, so it went amazing. And that year I had two other ones, so it was like an amazing year, bro.
Wow.
For real estate, and then after that, I kind of was like, obviously this was amazing. I got some money, but do I want to do this? Like,
Mm-hmm.
kind of to the point, like, do I want to commit and become the agent and all
Well,
that?
it's kind of in a way, it's kind of good. You got your feet wet with it right away, and kind of seeing like you got a full picture of it. Of even being a perfect scenario,
Hmm.
you still literally saw it, and you're like, yeah, maybe this is not for me.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
imagine
yeah.
if you would have got like the worst scenario where it's,
Oh, I
you,
got like a fucked up scenario. Like the next transaction,
yeah,
I think it was like 4 or 5 months later.
oh yeah,
That shit was just a whole
ah,
shit show where we were essentially trying to sell their house,
mm-hmm.
and while it's under contract, we're trying to have them buy another house. But the people that were buying their first contract, that shit fell through, and our basically our offer on the other one was contingent on that one selling.
Mm-hmm.
So it was basically some stressful ass shit for a minute. I ain't gonna lie,
Damn.
where we had to basically maybe not relist it, but instead of under contract, putting it back. And then that usually sometimes fucks you up because once you put a post up on MLS, it's like new. Like people are on the fucking MLS waiting for like new shit, so they
Mm.
could like send it out. They could put appointments to get scheduled in. But if you go under contract and then you take it off, it's gonna show that your shit's there for like 8, 9, 10 days, whatever the amount is. And then people are gonna be like, "Wait, wasn't this shit just under contract?" And now
Mm.
it's not. Then they can start thinking some crazy shit like, "Yo, like what the fuck's wrong with this house?"
Yeah.
So it's like some weird scenario.
I think that's
So
kind of just put at the bottom of the list, kind of for people because they're just like, that's not.
in a
Yeah.
sense, like, oh yeah, I remember just being hella stressful or stressed in that
While working a
scenario.
full time job.
Oh, for sure, yeah, hundred
Yeah,
percent.
that's
So,
crazy.
okay, I
Yeah.
know that was a whole different spiel, but yeah, okay, so yeah, it's
All
T's
right.
question. Let's get to T's question.
All right. Back to your question. Balancing a career and a relationship.
Oh, it's a great question. Um, I feel like the best. Well, I feel like both individuals in the relationship have to have a similar, like basically thought process or mindset, so that way you guys are both on the same page.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like for example, me and my girlfriend, like she's awesome because she's supportive. She knows what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? So like when she was going to school doing her whole thing, like I would leave her alone, like go
Mm-hmm.
study, go do your thing. So now I feel like the roles kind of flip. Now she's working, I still working all that shit, but now I'm kind of wanting to just
Yeah.
join the program, fucking trying to put basically fully maximize it, do all that. And yeah, she's cool with this. She's not like, damn, you're not giving me attention. Or I guess it's a weekend, so you never know.
Mm-hmm.
Relationships is obviously a day by day thing as well. But yeah, I feel like as long as you guys have the same mindset or the same aspirations, and you're good to go for sure. Because I've seen other, I guess, relationships up there where maybe someone wants to be something or goes to the gym, and this other person maybe is not on board with that, and they usually ends up being friction.
Mm-hmm.
So I either say for sure same like mindset process, and usually to get to that, you just don't automatically both have the same thought process. That's kind of crazy to think. So usually you work up to that point and you communicate. So I feel like yeah, just amazing communication probably,
Yeah.
and expectations, and be like, yo, okay, I'm starting this. I'm wanting to start a career. I know we're not gonna have that much time for us right now, But later on, if this works out, or you support me and we're able to make this work, then later on when everything's good, and obviously everything's fucking good. So if we
Yeah.
could get past this one point where I'm trying to build myself up and start a career and do something I like, then if you get through this shit, if you basically go through the shit with me, like you fucking be with me, and when it's good. So as long as you have something like that in place, I feel like you're good to go.
Yeah.
If this other person is like, nah, I don't want to see you grow, then I don't know. Me personally, I would feel like that would not be a correct person for me because I want to grow. But I guess it all depends on, I guess, each person, because each relationship in each person is different. But I'd say it probably all comes down to communicating.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, my answer is kind of pretty much the same. Yeah, communication is the biggest key. I mean, obviously, I kind of already had my career business already kind of going
Hmm.
when I met my girl,
Uh
but
huh.
at the same time, she was kind of in the, in the
Okay.
process of
Medical.
starting. Yeah.
Uh huh.
So yeah, we kind of went through her, and obviously, my biggest thing was supporting her. Obviously being that busy with a full time job and still going to school, like yeah, you as the other person, you have to understand, and communication is key. Kind of let them be there on their own, and kind of fill in, for the spots where mm,
Yeah.
you definitely can't be, one of those 50-50, there.
Yeah.
You
Nah.
gotta,
Yeah.
you gotta fill in for way more than your fucking
For
50% when
so. For
somebody else
so.
is doing, their thing, and just gotta be aware of it, understanding of it.
100%.
But yeah, just the biggest thing is that yeah, just definitely have to have the same kind of mindset, like
Hmm.
both on the same, like you said, same point, like be thinking the same thing, like once we get through this, then
Yeah. Now
it's all
we're good to
good.
go. Or maybe it's
Yeah,
your turn. Maybe you want to go and fucking start your little thing or go back to school. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe even at the same time. So that way, when we're both working, then we're
yeah,
both fucking working. So,
yeah. And then kind of what you said, you guys are seeing each other on the weekends, which is good. That's one main thing. Like plan a day, at least once a week,
oh
where
yeah, quality time. You
be,
have to have that quality time.
because there was times where me and her we wouldn't see each other for a while, but we'd still make the time, once at least once a month or something, have date nights. And I think in her time, she was spending a lot of time and money towards her schooling. So luckily, I was in a position where I could fill in, and take us on trips,
Mm,
take her out to eat, anytime she had a second. So that's a big part, if you're the other person, fill
yeah.
in for it and just try to make the process just
Yeah, I need Bella to step on the plate and pay my shit, bro.
take us out. Yeah. No, I mean, it just, that's a big thing, in relationships. I feel like it's just not even being like, the whole balancing the career. That's a whole more stress to it. But
Yeah.
in relationships, I mean, sometimes you both gotta like,
Yeah, if y'all both want it, y'all could do it.
exactly.
That's a
Yeah.
fact.
So,
No, yeah. No, I appreciate the question, T. Thank you so much. Yeah,
yeah.
it's something to definitely consider. But yeah, it's one of those things that it can get tricky if you're not on the same page. Is kind of the point. You know what I'm
Yeah, it
saying?
could fall off really easy.
Like really easy, and you both have to be aware of each other's feelings. I feel like because one person it's usually, oh, I'm right. The other person is automatically wrong for some reason. It's like,
Hmm.
what if you guys are kind of both right and there's like a middle ground? Like, so you guys also have to kind of consider that you're on the
Yeah.
same team. You're not on fucking opposite teams. Is my point there.
Yeah,
Hmm?
for sure. Yeah. Okay, good question.
Yeah. Thank you. Alrighty. What is the second one?
Next one is from Bella.
Oh, speak of the devil. Okay.
Yes. And she's asking, what do you wish more of?
Well, shit. That's a crazy question. What do I wish more of? Probably a lot, honestly.
There's a lot of things.
Yeah, there's a lot of things I wish a lot of more of. Time would be one of them, but that's not really. How do I say this? It's doable because you could like basically prioritize and do shit like that. So I guess some time, experiences, growth for sure. I feel like growth is probably the number one for me.
Hmm.
It's like I don't know how like as years are gonna go past and like you get better and better and your mindset changes. I feel like you just feel better and you feel more grounded and you feel like what you think you're doing or what you're working on is more right because there's like evidence since you've been working on it and you've been getting like results back.
Yeah.
So I feel like if the more growth I have, the more confident I'm gonna be, the more basically expectations are going to be like right, hopefully more money, you know what I'm saying, or
Yeah.
whatever growth I'm looking at. Like if it's the gym, then fucking lift more or more healthy. So basically growth would probably be it. But that's kind of pretty
Yeah.
abstract. More of just one thing, I don't know, bro. Just one thing? That's kind of crazy. Do you have
Yeah,
anything?
for me, it gotta be time. Honestly,
Yeah, it's like,
time is so valuable to me now. I mean, if it's not time, then it's the knowledge. Because if you had all the knowledge, you know how to
mm,
play, literally play your cards right to give you all the extra time.
mm.
But if you're here just trying to learn new things or trying to figure out the right way of doing things, you're using up a shit ton of your time.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like this question because it's like it's like not something where it's like a genie where it's like, oh, like what do you wish more of, and then a
Yeah.
wish is gonna grant it. But it puts in your head like, oh, I want more of this, and now you can start
Yeah.
thinking, well, if I want more of that, instead of asking for a fucking genie,
Mm-hmm.
reverse engineer it. Like, what do I have to do in order to get that? Like the time thing,
Mm-hmm.
I kind of just broke it down like prioritizing shit, maybe taking shit out that like you know doesn't
Mm-hmm.
even serve you at all, you know, or getting off your fucking phone or something. Like so there's like basically steps to
Yeah.
essentially backtrack. So this is a really good question even for like the audience that you could ask yourself.
Yeah.
It's like, what do you guys want more of? Literally, it's up to you. It's a fucking question you guys are gonna only know the answer to, and you're gonna essentially reverse engineer that type of thing, basically backtrack and figure out what you want. So what do you want more of? More gains at the gym. Okay,
Yeah.
what does that usually mean? Oh, more likely you got to go harder at the gym, or if you're going 3 times, go 4 to 5 times. Oh, what else can you do on top of that? You know, like we're trying to get as
Yeah.
much growth.
Stretch your diet.
There you go, diet, making sure you're hitting your proteins. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? Like there's a bunch of shit. Is kind of the point. So by asking questions like this, it's like, damn, why the fuck are we asking random questions? It's like
Yeah.
they put you to think where you're like fuck, okay, I want this. How do I get it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You
At least
gotta.
that's not the mindset you're supposed to have.
Yeah. You gotta definitely reverse engineer
Yeah, you know. So
uh,
yours is time, right?
time. I think it's
Okay.
gotta be my number one. Yeah.
Alrighty. Okay.
Because yeah. Honestly, and it's hard, because obviously we can only do so much to get more
Let
time.
me ask you this then.
But I feel like a lot of it, when I reverse engineer that, comes to knowing more. That's what I kind of said knowledge. Because
Mm,
if I knew more than what I know now, then I'd probably do things a lot more different, obviously.
yeah, the,
But
freaking Alex Hormozy said some crazy shit that kind of put it into perspective for me.
mm-hmm,
Is like you not knowing how to make $1 million is costing you $1 million,
mm,
and that fucks me up. It's like so just figure out how to make a million, and now you're not losing out on that money anymore. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But it's like that level. So it's like you said, that knowledge that you're looking for to be like make a million. You're technically it's by you not having that knowledge, it's costing you $1 million a year because you don't
yeah,
have it, dog. So it's like, how the fuck do we get that so we could,
mm,
use that time? So it's like I guess another framework where I'm like, fuck. But
yeah,
that's all that shit is, honestly. All you gotta do is just keep changing your mind and keep the tuning it,
yeah.
essentially.
The problem is having that time too to.
To do all that
Well,
for you.
and now, no, yeah, it goes back to fucking time. Yeah, because I feel like if you fucking had
All right,
just
so you have more time. Let's say you had an extra hour a day. What are you gonna do with that time?
fuck an extra hour, I don't think it'd be enough. Honestly, I feel like if I
Let's
had an
25
extra,
hours a day. But think about it, it's an hour each day.
yeah,
Like that should, over a year, you're gonna have 365 extra hours. What are you gonna do with 364 more hours, Edgar?
I'd honestly just try to like break down and try to find little fucking ways to make more time out of that.
Mm.
Like that'd give me the time to be like, all right, where the fuck can I what that process I just did?
Yeah.
How can I make it faster?
Have you done this before? By the way, like, have
I
you
try, man, but
you
it's
tried?
just you go into a rabbit hole trying to figure something else, and then you fucking waste more time on that, and you figure it out. And I've talked about this in the past, like with businesses. There's always fucking something that needs to be done,
Oh, there's always something to be worked on.
and that's where the time goes.
Got you.
It's like, all right, I'm gonna clean shop. Ah, fuck, this whole corner has all this fucking thing stacked up. So now you're not cleaning the shop. Now you're cleaning this whole desk, organizing it, and you fucking waste all your time there instead of the rest of the place. And then now that's just your office or whatever at your shop. Now you're thinking about, oh, this car, we need to do this on this car. I don't know. It's just that's a whole nother thing on its own. I think just time, but it's hard to find that extra time. I guess in my thing, I think I got to get to a point where I just like stop with everything else and then just literally sit down in a place and just literally think
Just
about.
think about shit.
Yeah, but it's hard to lock out of that because your head's already like going with everything else. It's hard to kind of lock yourself out of everything and
Mm.
then only use that time to do like for yourself, I guess, or to
Yeah,
think of other things. But
got you. I feel like that would definitely
that's
be
why
beneficial.
that's why when I said I need more than 1 hour because I feel like I just need an hour just to lock out of it to get my head somewhere else. And then after that, that's just me though. I feel like my head just works different.
Gotcha. That's
Uh,
true. We all do have different thought
yeah,
processes and mindsets and shit like that. So
I get in my head a lot for sure. So I think for me to get out of it too, it takes me a while before I can get out of it, and then I could probably use that time wisely. Until then, though, if you give me an hour, fuck no, I'm still thinking of what I was just doing an hour ago.
mm,
But most
damn.
people, yeah, they could just meditate and just lock out of it, or fucking turn their phone off and just be cool. Like, all right, I don't got nothing to worry about now. In my head, I'm like, nah, you got too much shit. Like, what the fuck you doing? So, but yeah, it's hard. That's a good question though.
Fuck, bro.
That it gets you
Fuck. We're gonna have to have a motherfucking an optimizer, time optimized person or some shit, a prioritizing person or something like that. Like that specializes in that shit. So we need some tips from that
yeah,
motherfucker.
business manager. Yeah, just
Yeah.
kind of.
I was gonna ask you some crazy shit the other day. Just food for thought.
Mm,
So now that I've been kind of doing this whole accelerator shit, I'm starting to realize the value of actually just fucking going directly to the source of someone, like going to the place, like we said it before, going to the person you want to be like and
mm-hmm,
replicating the process, asking them for the advice and all that shit.
mm-hmm.
And I've seen in just the 1 week I've been in that motherfucker is like, holy fuck, like I'm fucking zooming in comparison to just doing it by myself. Have you ever considered maybe like reaching out, or this would be a better question. Is there someone out there in the US or in the world where you're like, I want what that motherfucker has?
Mm. As far as me, I'd probably be relating it to a business.
Yeah.
Um,
Like, damn, I want
there,
to be like that motherfucker.
yeah, I would say like I really want my shop to be like that shop one day and be successful. Like
Mm,
I would say, I guess like the owner. But honestly, there a lot of these shops don't that I'm thinking of. I haven't even fucking even known the owner. Like
gotcha.
like the owner has nothing to fucking do with this. That's where I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, what am I doing? Basically, it's investors that like give so much fucking money to these shops
Hmm.
because they have so much fucking cars and money that like I just want like a top service for my car. Like I wouldn't mind investing into this kind of company. So maybe I just need to find an investor, like someone that just has a bunch of dope whips and would want to invest and that basically get your company so fucking at a scale way differently than where it is right now, where it just, you know, brings in a lot more business. And
Gotcha.
I don't know, maybe that's,
Something.
but yeah, that's a good way of thinking of it though. I mean, literally it's like what do you call it?
Yeah.
Re-engineering.
Yeah, exactly what we're just essentially doing. Because,
Hmm. I never thought about it that way though.
nah,
My,
I feel
my,
like
the,
that's such a hack,
the
dude.
biggest thing for me though, that's a problem is like when you go to these or like these people that I'm thinking of, right?
Yeah.
The first thing that I just lock in with is their facility. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like that's hard to, as far as like the service and stuff goes, I'm like I could provide the same service probably as them. But the facilities, that's what like completely puts you at a different ballpark from anything, and that just takes a shit ton of fucking money. That's
Gotcha.
where it falls back to the investors. Like
Maybe it's not even okay. Let's change it up because you maybe realize that maybe it's not the shops then.
maybe just a figure, a
The
person.
Yeah, maybe a person that knows how to scale service-based businesses. I feel like
Mm,
that would be might be better because I feel like a lot of these systems and processes are more likely the same.
mm-hmm.
So a service type of business that you have a store or whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
There's a bunch, right?
that'd be tough, honestly, because I've never really in my head, I've never really like seen something like that. I'm more locked in, I
Hmm.
guess, just where I'm in my room. But it probably wouldn't be bad to like find kind of like a
Yeah,
figure, this person or something that
someone
does
yeah,
this.
like you know that they could help you and like
Mm,
gain that shit because that shit fucked me up, bro. Like the shit I'm like learning right now is like it's
mm-hmm.
fucking it's. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm like I'm thinking right now, and I'm like if I were to try to do this by myself, it would literally take me fucking 10 years. Cause this is look, this is what he was saying. This
Mm-hmm.
was I'm just trying to like fucking get everyone as to a point where it's like, yo, like you don't gotta spend this much fucking time doing this shit. Like
Yeah.
stop being stubborn, get your head out your ass, you know? But he was saying that it took him 3 years to get to 100K a month.
Mm-hmm.
And he said and then he opened up another agency and he said it took him 1 month to get 100K.
Damn, because you already fucking knew how to
Like
do it all.
yeah, but like a lot of the times it was just him being stubborn or it's like him maybe talking to someone
Mm-hmm.
and he's still like basically being adamant and he wanted to be that doing it that way.
Mm,
And I do see that come up in myself sometimes where like fuck like yeah, I know he said this but I kind of want to do this but it's like bro, who the fuck has done this like longer? So it kind of
Yeah.
takes some like I guess empathy out of me to be like, I ain't shit. I'm not where I want to be. So
Hmm.
fuck it. Just put all your trust in this dude, you know? Because again, it's like that person that I want to be like, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
But if this person is just some random ass person, then it's kind of hard to do that. It's kind of my point because you don't have no faith, you have no trust, you're going into it blind. But like a person, I guess in my boat where I'm like, all right, I've been following you, you got the trust, and I feel like I don't know how to explain it. I kind of like to sometimes I'm pretty quiet and I've never really noticed why. Like I'm really introverted,
Hmm.
but I eventually maybe talk a little bit later. But it's I figured out that I'm kind of like testing the people's like the way they are and
Mm.
if that makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Like maybe
Your trust, yeah, with the person. Yeah.
yeah, just trying to read the persona. I don't even explain it. It's basically like, yo, are they an introvert, an extrovert, or do they do like, for example, maybe little things like do they swear and shit like
Mm.
that? So
Oh, that's yeah, that's big.
you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So it's like I pick up on that. I'm like, okay, now I know what I can say, can't say. Maybe you know what the vibe is,
Mm.
what type of person is. You know, basically try to. You're never gonna know for sure, 100%, obviously, because usually when
Hmm.
you're meeting a person or seeing someone, it's like a you know their fake persona or whatever the
Yeah,
fuck.
of course.
But I feel like after a minute, tendencies kind of seep to come out, and you start noticing little things. You're like, wait, that person actually seems like they care, or they're
Hmm.
authentic. So, you know, I like them, or whatever it is. You know.
Hmm.
But it's just something I've been, I don't know, thinking about. Is like, yeah, I just like this is not gonna be like the last time I do this. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah,
Like, I just gotta keep doing it at each level I get stuck
for
at,
sure.
because it's
I
like,
think another thing
bro,
for me too is the basically the industry too. Like what you talked about. Like your I think your industry, what you're doing,
yeah,
is definitely something where you can be something fucking crazy in life. Like as far as like, a millionaire, billionaire type shit. I think in my industry it's more not that crazy big. So maybe that's why something too.
I think
Um
what it is too, though. Honestly, you're not looking for that shit, bro.
nah.
Usually, when you knock on shit, or how the saying goes, the more you fuck around, the more you find out.
Yeah.
Maybe you just gotta fuck around in that thing. But again, that's if you feel like that be
Mhm.
beneficial to you. That's obviously something you have a conversation. You're a business owner. You're the one. You're the CEO of everything. You're the CEO. You're the president. You're the everything. All these
Yeah,
positions.
yeah.
So at the end of the day, you know what's obviously right. And you know, I think we even mentioned it before. Like no one's gonna come and save you and shit. So
Mhm.
obviously, you know, you don't want to just be like, oh, you know, I heard this random thing on the internet. I'm gonna do it. So for sure, you know,
For sure. Yeah. No, I think you're right though. I haven't definitely looked for it, so. And like I said, I'm more hoping for me, for my business to give me the,
hmm
what would you call it, the freedom
hmm
to be able to maybe look more for something else later down the road, which then I'd kind of fall in your position where I'm looking for someone else, a figure or something, and then kind of reverse engineering that. But, and maybe
yeah.
it's just something I need to do sooner than later because
At
fucking
least have
time.
I feel like at least have it in your mind so you could at least put like key pieces in place
Hmm.
maybe, or at least like just know that future steps are coming, or you know what I'm saying, because a lot of the thing I'm learning right now is like, all right, just learn what the fuck you're learning now,
Hmm.
and then you know figure out as you're going, kind of like I think we've been kind of saying it, but at the same time is like maybe you're not gonna do the all the action right now, but at least you know like, oh, I know I'm gonna need a manager in I don't know 5 6 years or whatever, and one appears in 3 years, and
Mm.
seems like it could work out or something. Then maybe you'll be more open because you know you'll need it later on instead of being closed minded. I don't know. It's just I don't know.
Yeah, definitely got to stay open minded.
Yeah, basically that's it. Just
Yeah.
open minded. All right, cool. I know that was kind of we went a little sideways on that question. So
Yeah.
okay, cool. If I'm not mistaken, I think it might be time for rapid fire.
Rapid
All right,
fire.
and the reason I'm saying rapid fire is because the boy Geo, you know, he's been on his streak sending us questions, and we appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? He sent us three. I think he sent us five this time. No,
Yeah.
but
5. Yeah, literally.
shit. Do you want to read them? Do I want to read them? What you thinking?
We could take turns for sure. So,
All right, rapid fire. I'll start with the first one then.
all right.
Let's start with. We'll start this way and then go that way, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, all right, if you could only do 5 exercises for the rest of your life, what would they be, Edgar?
5 exercises for the rest of my life. Squats,
Okay.
bench,
Okay.
um, lunges.
Okay.
Let's see, skull crushers.
Okay.
Was that 4?
Uh huh.
Last one. Let's see. I guess just curls. I guess
Okay, okay. I ain't gonna lie, I fucking hate lunges. You crazy for saying lunges, bro? I hate lunges.
that should be working out some crazy shit.
For sure it does, bro.
Maybe
That
doing
shit
some.
is insane.
Yeah, that's all you need for legs.
Fuck, this is a crazy ass question. I ain't gonna lie. You can only do 5 exercises for the rest of your life. Well, I have the answer which ones I enjoy the most and which ones would be the best for the body, I guess.
Yeah, the way I was thinking, I'm like, well, if
But do
you
you choose your favorite? I'll just do favorite. Honestly, fuck it.
well, fucking favorites, I'm gonna pick some easy shit.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Oh, you said hard shit. Fuck.
Not hard shit, but think about this has to build your body.
Okay. Squats, deadlifts,
Ah, fuck, that was a good one.
bench press. This is where it starts getting fucked because we got this, we got the back, got the legs.
I completely missed my back.
Nah, bro. Fuck, bro. This one's crazy. Fuck it. Do some abs in that bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And fucking like I feel like cardio. I feel like if you do all those, maybe I don't know, 4 to 5 times a week until you're like 90. I feel like
Be solid.
you'll be a healthy individual.
Yeah.
I mean, not the buffest, but I feel like you'd be alright. All right, cool. Next question, rapid fire.
I'm gonna go
Yeah,
DC or Marvel.
fucking DC or Marvel, bro. I feel like when I was growing up, I like DC a lot because of the whole Batman trilogy type
Mm-hmm.
shit, like the Dark Knight ones or whatever.
Yeah.
But after that shit, them motherfuckers fell off, bro. And then that's when the whole Avengers and shit and all that came out. And now, I'm gonna be honest, I recently watched Aquaman 2. That shit was straight trash, bro. So fuck both of them, to be honest. Like both of them got me fucked up right now.
Honestly, I never even seen like the Avengers or nothing like that.
What the fuck,
I'm not
bro?
in.
That's fucking culture, bro.
That's
That's
culture.
fucking pop culture,
That's
bro.
disrespectful.
Bro, that's crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
All right. What about you?
I'd probably say DC, I guess, because that's pretty much all I know. Batman and shit like that.
All right, baby.
Dark
All right.
Knight.
Would you rather have an electric car for the rest of your life or a gas one?
Ooh, gas for sure.
Yeah, I feel like gas is the cool answer because we like speed, we like noises and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like an asshole for saying gas because electric, whatever. But
Killing the earth.
I'll be honest, yeah, as long as I don't drive too much, I'd say gas just because I like noise. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I know like rattly ass like can noise, like you already know the type of cars, but
Yeah.
like some dope like like roars, some fucking tiger sound and shit, like
Some high pitched fucking
there we
Ferrari
go.
sounding engines, yes, sir.
Exactly. That's the shit. Okay, cool.
All right.
What's next, bro?
Let's see. Movie you rewatch the most.
I really don't be rewatching movies too often. I feel like the movie I maybe watched the most in my life either has to be like some common shit that plays each year, or Nacho Libre because I'm always watching that shit too. Probably Nacho Libre. Probably Nacho Libre to be honest. What about you?
I feel like it's just. I think it'd probably be fucking Elf. Because every Christmas, this shit comes around. At least watch that shit like twice.
Oh shit! I haven't watched that movie in like a fat minute.
I feel like it's just like Christmas movies, honestly. I really don't watch that many movies.
I don't like Christmas movies.
But when Christmas comes around, I mean, that movie's like always fucking on once or twice. Or fucking The Grinch.
Got you. The
Something
Grinch.
like that. But as far as other movies throughout the year, no, I really don't rewatch it like a lot.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I don't even really be watching movies nowadays, to be honest.
Yeah,
like any of the new movies after like 2020 that I watch is usually kind of ass, and I regret watching it.
Yeah,
So
speaking
it's
of
like,
movies, I mean, I really don't watch a lot of movies, but on this whole flight shit, I watched a total of 3 movies.
God dang.
I
Okay.
watched Gran Turismo.
Okay, I heard that was
It
good.
was actually pretty dope.
I
Yeah.
heard that was good, but I haven't watched
got
it.
some good sounds and stuff. I
Okay.
had some headphones, so I got the full experience. And then watched what was it? Arriving, basically some fucking UFO movie.
What the fuck?
It was pretty dope.
Alien shit?
Yeah, I was kind of in and out of that one honestly, but it was pretty dope. I think that's when you asked me like gas or electric vehicle, my mind went straight to like fucking apocalypse shit. Like you gotta have a gas one, man.
Oh fuck! I didn't even
Fucking
think about that. Some
Power
crazy
goes
shit.
out, you're fucked. If it's cloudy outside, those what do you call them? Those solar panels aren't getting any sun. They're fucked. So
Damn.
Yeah, you definitely need some gas for stuff like that. And then I watched the I think it was House. I wrote it down because I knew I'd forget. The Cabin in the Woods. That one kind of got me fucked up. I wasn't not expecting that one.
Oh, I watched that movie. That movie's like the one where it's a cabin, but at the end it's like some high tech like facility or
It's
some
just fucking
crazy
rigged,
shit. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Basically, it's like yeah, they're giving the
Yeah, that's some shit. That movie is a mind fuck.
yeah. It threw me off for a little bit. I did not expect that. I mean, it was on their I think thrillers or some shit, and I'm like, it's not gonna be scary then. So I started watching it, and yeah, it's not scary at all, obviously,
But it fucks you.
but yeah, I was like, what the hell? So,
Yeah, I remember watching the movie and be like, what the fuck did I just watch,
but yeah,
bro?
that's probably the most movies I watched probably in a
In
while.
a minute because of the plane.
Literally 3 years in January. Three movies, yeah, already in January. I
Fuck
watch
it.
usually watch 3 movies throughout the whole year. So
There you go. You're done for
yeah,
the year.
yeah, I'm done. They're good though. I think Gran Turismo for sure was my favorite out of
My
all of
favorite one.
those. Yeah,
Bet, bet, bet.
love,
Damn, bro. All right.
love the car stuff, you know.
Yeah.
But
Alrighty. Was that all the questions?
that's me go back.
I think that might be.
Yeah,
Awesome. Okay. Well,
shout
thank
out Geo,
you.
man.
Yeah, for sure. Always had,
Always coming through.
drop another question. Yeah, honestly, just appreciate everybody. T, Bella, Gio. Yeah. Keep them coming. Yeah. If anyone has any questions, just let us know. And yeah, we'll keep it coming. But damn, bro. Now that you're back, bro,
Hmm.
what's next?
Fuck, gotta get my shit together, man. I gotta start the year now. I feel like
Okay, so now you're gonna start the year. Okay.
literally from the beginning of the year to now, and it sucks we even use like the year as like a starting point for
Yeah,
shit
like a
because
benchmark,
you
huh?
shouldn't
Yeah.
have to do that, you know. Obviously, there's a bunch of shit that still comes with the year. Quarter is basically at the end of this month for business owners. Taxes are coming up.
Yes, they are.
Um, Business owners never really like this time because
You got to pay.
it's not like, oh yeah, I'm gonna use tax money to go on vacation or buy shit for my car. I mean, essentially it comes back to me because people use that money to get shit through me,
I never thought about it like that. So okay.
but obviously I got to pay the cost first. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's a lot of stressful stuff. So, but yeah, it's kind of organize that stuff for me. That's kind of the next step right now is figuring all that out. I feel like after that, then I can kind of more focus on everything else. But going back to what I was saying though, basically from the beginning of the year to now, I was really just finishing cars up from last year in a way.
Okay.
Cars,
Okay. 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 And have you got them out yet, or do you still maybe have a couple?
we still got a couple.
Gotta get them
We
out.
just had issues with parts and materials and stuff like that. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it looks like we can kind of see the light at the end of the tunnel now for a few cars. We still got two big projects kind of just lingering, but hopefully by the end of the month, everything's just kind of done. That's my biggest goal is just to get those things
Mm-hmm.
done.
But you got like what, 5 days left, working days left?
Yeah, I try to hit hard on one of them, and then next week, the 29th through the 31st, I've taken those 3 days out of my schedule just to work on the other one specifically. So yeah, hopefully I can start, month of February, the month of love,
There we go.
with
A fresh start, basically.
yeah, essentially, and then I can kind of more focus there, and the quarter of taxes and stuff will be done too. So just be left with the final end of the year taxes. Fun stuff. But yeah, that's kind of next for me for right now. Kind of just focus in, man. Kind
To
of
lock in on,
dial
yeah,
in. But now,
yeah.
I mean, you got some more things thinking in my head too. I gotta definitely prioritize some other things too. So just some more thinking, I guess. More making more
Yeah.
time.
Going to the drawing board a little bit.
Yeah, gotta give me a drawing board.
Yeah, bro. I be trying to think so much now, like because it's like, bro,
There's just
it's so
yeah,
much shit, bro. It's so much shit. You could do this, you can do that, you could do this and go up. You could do this and actually fuck your shit up. So it's like it's so much
yeah.
shit, but
I think one goal this year I do want to get me like maybe a business manager, like someone to help me manage my time. Like where do I put my time at? Because I think
mm,
that's the hardest thing for me. I don't know where to invest my time into. Like invest my time into building the business, invest my time into doing the business work as far as being out on the floor.
yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I think that would be really beneficial.
Invest, I don't know, man.
I think
So,
so.
and I could
Yeah.
talk to many people, and everybody will have different
Nah,
answers.
you gotta
Because
talk to a millionaire. Fuck. Don't talk to no broke. I'm sorry.
not even that, but I got to talk to someone if I enjoy what I do.
Yeah.
I gotta find someone that does what I do and see what they recommend. Because if I talk to any business manager, they're not gonna relate anything to my business. Like if this guy does, I don't know, fucking carpet cleaning, and yeah, he might be a multimillionaire,
Mm.
but at the same time, like that's completely fucking different from
It's hard, bro,
an
because I
automotive
feel
business.
like you're right, but at the same time, a lot of principles like transfer over because
Mm-hmm.
he still has to hire employees. He still has to have quality control, make sure the carpet actually got clean. You
Mm-hmm.
same thing. Like you're not cleaning fucking carpet, but you're cleaning like cars. So I don't know. You're right where maybe you could be more specific if it's out there.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like a lot of this shit that I'm learning is not even it doesn't even apply to just one business. Sometimes it's just the mindset and like the mental barriers you have to go past. And you're like, oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's weird. It's like we have natural as humans, we have natural biases and things like for example, one of them's damn, is my business. I never want to give out percentage or give anyone. So you're a
Yeah.
one business and that shit never goes anywhere. And then you have like other businesses where obviously you get other people and investors in. You don't have that much pie anymore,
Mm-hmm.
but you got a slice and that pie gets fucking huge, for
Yeah.
example. But that's naturally no one wants to do that. Like we're humans,
Yeah.
we're
Yeah. Yeah.
territorial is my point. So it's up to us to acknowledge those or like be aware of them and be like,
Mm.
what the fuck's wrong with me? Because all of us have some
Oh, for
fuck
sure.
shit with
Yeah.
us. Like me, I have a fuck ton of shit I gotta take out. Like today, I ain't gonna lie to you. I fuck it, I'm gonna go a little personal. A fucking song started playing,
Mm-hmm.
bro. A song has never made me cry in my life.
No shit.
This shit said some shit where it made me think of some shit that maybe I was not like where I felt like I was lacking. And
Mm.
I was like, what the fuck? It was some weird shit.
Yeah.
But it was like, I know there's something there that I still have to uncover in me because
Yeah. Well, yeah.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
For sure. Yeah. Yeah.
So but always thinking that damn, like I'm not perfect. And I don't want to ever be perfect, the fuck. Cause then it's like then what is there?
Mm-hmm.
There really isn't shit. Like you're just perfect. So by just having that, just being like, yo, there's someone out there that's better and knows how to do or knows what I want or has what I want. I feel like I don't know. It just changed. It's changed some shit. I'm like really trying to change my shit like
You haven't got
quick here. You know what I'm
drop the
saying?
ego and
hundred
yeah.
percent. I'm trying to fuck it. I don't even give a fuck. Like I'm trying to I'm trying to grow. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
If it was ego and me trying to be cool, then I'd probably be in debt, motherfucking 60K, driving a crazy whip, having you rap it and posting on my fucking story. But it's like, nah, bro. Like I'm over here trying to tell people that I ain't shit and I'm trying to
Yeah.
get better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Show me the way.
Yeah, fuck. Like I'm trying to find the fucking way. I'm
Yeah.
trying to help everybody as soon as I find a way. And I'm finding some ways.
For
You know what I'm
sure.
saying? But it's not just one way. Is my point though.
There's many ways to get there.
Yeah,
That's the problem. You gotta pick. You gotta stick to one because there's a lot of fucking turns along that road, and
100%, bro.
you
You
could
get
easily take the wrong one. And
100%. I feel like just having that stance is a shortcut
mm-hmm.
because then you're not really going against. You're not fighting against yourself anymore. It's like, yo, I'm just want to get better. What the fuck? And with
Yeah.
that approach, it's you're more willing to how do I say this? Not like shrug information because there's gonna be a lot more bad advice out there than good advice.
Mm-hmm.
But again, it all comes down to being, I guess, aware of what you want, and you know, because it's something that made me like really aware that I was like, damn, bro, this is fuck. I think I might have brought this up. It was, yo, if you want to be, or let's say for example, have a business, you could have technically had that fucking shit 5 years ago if you would actually like, you know what I'm saying? Like basically went all in, invested all this time, done all the shit I'm doing right now like a little bit sooner.
Oh, for sure.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? But now that I'm actually doing it, it's like, well, one, I have no regrets, I guess, because now I know about that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, fuck, how do I prevent this from happening again to me? And maybe making it aware to other people where it's like,
Yeah.
yo, like, what the fuck, bro? Like it's one thing to be like a billionaire and be like, oh, like I don't need the help, I don't need improvement and shit like that. But like a level here and like in Ogden, I don't think really no one's to that level, bro.
No.
Not at least not public. I know there's probably a bunch of private people and shit, but if there's private, they're probably old as shit, and we're young, so we have time.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. At least in our age group. I mean, I don't know. There is. We only know so many people too. That we're aware of too. So,
Yeah,
but yeah, it's not common for sure here where we live
fuck
at
no.
all. So, I think what we're doing. I mean, especially what you're going through right now is definitely going to be really helpful for these people to see
I
and.
hope, I hope it's more of about the mindset and the
Mhm.
ego, because in that thing I'm going through, there is a whole fucking module just on mindset.
Mm.
And Adam's basically breaking it down because he does a lot of YouTube. Like that's how I got
Yeah.
familiar with him. But he was in one of these videos. He was like, "Yo, like this is the shit I don't be saying on YouTube because this is the shit that basically gets people triggered or something."
Mm.
But he was saying like, "Yo, that 1% that everyone be shitting on and all that is like, yo, they're there for a fucking reason. Like they fucking had the mindset, they committed, they did all this." But everyone else likes to have the incorporate the victim mindset and saying, "Oh, it's not fair," and
Mm-hmm.
blah blah blah. And now hearing it from a person like that, it's like validating the information I kind of knew. And I feel like I ain't gonna lie, I feel like I have a huge head start in that module because fuck, we have a whole podcast developed around like mindset and shit, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like if I was just like a regular dude trying to open the thing and I went to that module, that shit probably would fuck me up mentally. I'd
Mm-hmm.
be like, what the fuck you mean?
Yeah.
Like you know, it's going over some crazy shit and some shit I have heard or some shit's getting like clarified, but a lot of the shit that he's saying is, yo, bro, like a lot of the shit that you think that's holding you back is just your mindset and the ways you think, you know.
Yeah. The way you react. So
100%. And then it all kind of comes back to, I think I said earlier, it's like, yo, if you knew how to make $1 million and you would make it, but since you don't know how to make it, it's costing you that much each year.
mm-hmm.
So it's like, fuck.
Think about that. I mean, think how many people in the world. I mean, every person you run into today is not a millionaire. So it's like,
Oh no, 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 no. They're
yeah,
so
it's
limited supply, but it's like it's
yeah.
hard as
You gotta have that
it's hard.
mentality to at least start seeing that. But if you
100%.
don't, then you're not even open to it. So
Yeah, 100%. And you bring up a good thing, bro. And one thing one of the mindset things he said, it fucked me up. It was like an exercise in his video.
mm-hmm.
So shit, we could do it right now if you want. So right now, look around the room. Don't say anything yet, but just notice everything that's like. Let's choose a color. Let's choose. Let's choose brown.
Okay.
So look at everything that's brown.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, now you close your eyes and tell me everything in the room that's yellow with your eyes closed.
Oh shit.
You have no fucking idea.
Mm.
But obviously the fucking what color I say fucking brown?
Brown. Yeah.
The brown you did.
Yeah, because
So
we're looking for it. Yeah.
exactly. So that's kind of the thing where he's like, yo, mindset wise,
Mm-hmm.
if you're over here just focusing on negative shit and that's all like you're fucking seeing, that's all you're gonna fucking see.
Mm.
But it's not until you change the shit you're looking for, that's then you start seeing all of that. I was like, what the fuck? And like that little just example that I did, I guess when I was watching the video was
Just yeah, it
fucking nuts because I was like, yo, that's such a fact, bro.
blows your mind. Yeah.
He's like, you basically focus on what I guess you're focusing on, the
Mm-hmm.
fucking, I don't know if that made sense, but
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
it's like, yeah, if you think the world's a piece of fucking shit place, then no one's gonna grow here and
That's all you're
do.
seeing.
That's all you're gonna fucking see. You'll be, oh, boom, there you go, and that's what
Mm-hmm.
you call the confirmation bias. You're basically anything you're seeing that supports your claim, you're seeing as evidence to support your claim because
Mm-hmm.
you're the one that, and it basically keeps digging you in that hole. It's like a
Yeah.
hole.
Yeah, it's like the excuses. People like, oh, I can't go here because I can't go to the gym today because there's a whole fucking TV commercial where it's like, oh, I really want to go kayaking, but I don't have a kayak. And it's like, boom, fucking kayak. Here you go.
There you go.
And like, oh, I really want to go for a run today, but I don't got any and it fucking gives them like a whole fucking running suit.
Mm-hmm.
So but yeah, it's literally like the keep things you keep putting in your head will keep fucking digging you in that.
Yeah, bro. It's
Yeah.
some crazy shit. Like it's cool to finally get this information from someone that like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Literally see him thriving.
yeah, because back in the day it's kind of like, oh, I watched a random YouTube video. Oh, like now I'm gonna watch this guy's podcast because I know he's cool, but he's maybe not in marketing. He's in some other shit. So I'm always questioning like, they're good mindsets and good like things to have, and maybe they bring peace in my life. But is this gonna like, So now
Yeah.
like having confirmation, like, yo, maybe this is just a whole universal mindset that these
Mm-hmm.
people have in order to, I don't know, pierce another fucking dimension or wall or whatever to get that next level. It's like, yo, it's cool. But yeah, the more I unravel, the more I uncover. I'll keep saying shit, but it's
For sure, man.
like holy fuck.
We're in the process, so keep us
Yeah,
tuned.
no, for sure.
Yeah, that'll be dope. But yeah, glad it's going in the right way for you. And I mean, fuck, I feel like I'm seeing things way more differently too, just from you kind of explaining shit to me every once in a while with just different scenarios and stuff. I'm like, holy shit, it's a different way of seeing things, and that's one thing I feel like a lot of people lack. Is just seeing things from a different perspective. Or like you said, we're just used to literally what we
We've been told our whole life, bro.
told and just seen, like, on a daily basis. We're not exposing ourselves to it more because we're not looking for it.
Exactly. We thinking about the same things, doing the same things, you're gonna get the same result.
Yeah.
You do different things, you fucking, different results basically. So
Hmm.
that's kind of like the whole spiel that I got there is like, yo, you want to change your life, then you're gonna have to basically do it now and build up to that because your life right now is basically a accumulation of basically everything you've done in the past.
Hmm.
Like obviously we decided to have a fucking podcast last year. Why are we here now? Because we decided to have a podcast last year, so that's why we're here right now.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, oh, what the fuck? So it's kind of like, I don't know.
Yeah. Everything you do fucking literally puts you where you're at right now. So,
Exactly.
but
Just
damn.
food for thought, something to think about. Because I ain't gonna lie, I think I spent an hour or two. That's kind of maybe where I was trying to get you to that point.
Hmm.
But you basically made me aware that you kind of can't zone out and start thinking about shit because you're thinking about the business and what to be done. Like
Yeah.
for me today, I like did what I had to do and all that, and then I think for like an hour, bro, it's just kind of just fucking sitting there, bro, just thinking, bro. It was weird,
Yeah.
like just reflecting back, and I was like, what the fuck, like,
Yeah. One time, like when I put myself like if thinking stuff like that,
mm-hmm.
I put myself back when I had a day job, and I was like, I could think like crazy fucking back then. That's why I basically created the business.
Mm.
Had so much fucking thinking time that I mastered, like thinking of how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do this, this, this. But now I don't
That's
got
some
that.
fucking what
So
do you what are you thinking about?
that's why I've always told you like now. Well, back I'm like, dude, you got so much time, like,
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie,
because
that fucked
literally
me up.
when you have a fucking day job, you literally wake up, you show up, you do your shit, and you get the fuck out, and you got the whole fucking evening. When you're a business owner, like, well,
Some
yeah,
motherfuckers are
some.
lazy.
And some just master this shit, right? And they can do it like with their fucking eyes closed. I'm still trying to master it, and I'm by far from fucking being perfect, but I can't fucking now. I can't think of shit. Like, I can't basically. I'm always thinking, obviously, for the next thing, but there's so much that's in the way blocking it as far as just work and
Mm.
just fucking stress from work, honestly. Dealing with different obstacles, different jobs, dealing with people, dealing with suppliers, dealing.
So when you're like in the shower, is that what you're thinking about, like the supplier, the business and
Yeah,
shit like that?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
not like,
No,
oh,
no.
it's I'm
That's not like
happy. It's
back
like
then. I'm home and I watch YouTube and just I'm just chilling. No,
you're like,
no.
oh, like I want to start a business. That's
Back
crazy.
then, I had so much time. That's why I was like, "What the fuck am I gonna do? Like, what's gonna make me more money? I want more money. That's my thing. What do I want more of? Money. Because back then, my thing was money was like
Oh,
money was gonna get me
what you
everything I
wanted?
wanted. Essentially, it does for a little bit, but then you don't fuck. You realize that that shit ain't shit for you,
Yeah,
because you need a shit ton more of it to be really where you want to be.
you'll
And
never want like you always want more.
yeah, exactly. But that at that point, you're just like what the fuck do you do now? But yeah, now as far like when you're telling me about you got all this thinking stuff, it's true because I remember thinking, and I feel like I had way more thinking time to just be like, all right, well tomorrow after when I get off work, I'll do this now. I'll try this now. I'll try this different thing. I'll look into this tomorrow when I'm off work. But today it's not like that. It's there's way too much more shit now, and it's just not even that. Like it doesn't stop there. It's just you got a house now too. Like the fucking lawn has to get mowed. The dogs had to be walked. Do the dogs have food? What do you have for dinner? Like, and when you have a day job, you're just like, oh, when I get off, I'll maybe just go to the grocery store and buy something, or it's different for sure.
Hmm.
There's a lot more. Like when I left here today, I was just thinking, holy fuck. Like the last 4 hours I spent with the customer, going over one of the problem parts that we had on the vehicle, figuring out solutions on how to do that, brainstorming. Um, at the same time, while I was here with him, two vehicles got dropped off. So I'm thinking of the process I'm going to be doing the next day, tomorrow, on those two vehicles, while still trying to brainstorm ideas with him while he's here. And then also dealing with the helper next door, making sure he's doing his part and he's got everything under control. So when you leave here, you're just thinking like, in my head, I'm like, all right, tomorrow I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna start on this car first, but then when am I gonna do this one, and then you get by the time that you get home, oh hey, how you doing, blah blah, and start eating, and then
You're like whatever.
all right, podcast is next. You just there's no time for like thinking. So, and I'm not sure. I think it could be just like a mental thing for me too, though. Like I said, I just get more wrapped in my head. So, but I definitely know for a fact that when I had a day job, obviously you have a lot less responsibility over your head. I had way too much fucking thinking time, and essentially that's what got me a business. Because I had all the thinking time to be able to build this little empire that I have right now. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, once you're in it, it definitely you kind of like start more to your thinking kind of starts to more taper off, for sure.
Bet. I'll make sure that hopefully don't happen to me.
Don't keep that. Keep that short.
Yeah, I was about to say fuck.
Work around all that.
Holy
And like I
fuck.
said, that could just be me too.
Nah, yeah. No, it's
Um,
great. That's fucking great advice for people that, maybe not like for the audience, but like
yeah.
people that are like trying to get busy and
And
shit like
shit, when
that,
I figure it out, fuck, I'll let you guys know what the fuck I did to get me back
Yeah.
to that thinking. Because going back to what I said, time is my biggest thing that I want more of, and the knowledge. Because if I feel like if I have the knowledge, I could definitely like what I did with the business. I could definitely do a lot more
You
with
can
it.
scale that motherfucker.
Yeah, but the thing is, I
Nah,
I,
some real shit.
I don't have the time for
That's
that.
some real shit.
So
That's some real shit, bro.
yeah, man, it's a little different. But yeah, I remember coming home, fucking just doing so much research, trying so much shit. I mean, obviously it worked because
Yeah, you were here.
I'm here now. But to do that now, fuck. I mean, I could probably still do it somehow, but you're fucking mashing more into that fucking little, I don't know,
Yeah.
little
Uh,
top hat you have there or something.
if I've done anything that I guess helps, I ain't gonna lie, I'm definitely not as busy as you and probably
Yeah.
don't have like shit going as much. But like something that helps me a lot is I know you plan your shit, like your
Mm-hmm.
day and all that, but I also plan like just dumb shit, bro.
Mm.
Like I be planning when I'm gonna fucking moisturize or
Yeah.
so it's like all like systematic where that way I never think about it, if that makes sense.
It's just
It's
yeah.
like, oh, like I feel like this has saved me a lot of time. Like tomorrow, I don't even know what the fuck. Again, I kind of forgot what the fuck's going on tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that when I wake up, I could open my planner
Have a
and have it. Because back in the day, yeah, I would not have a fucking plan, and I wouldn't do shit. Like it would be
mm-hmm.
maybe in that similar mind state. And then something I'll do too, like anything that I know I have to think about and like do later. I don't like stressing over
Leaving
it.
it for later. Yeah.
I fucking ask Siri. I'm like, yo, Siri, set an alarm for fucking 7 a.m. or whatever the fuck, labeled, and then you label the task.
Yeah.
And usually that helps me a lot. For example, like I have scheduled calls at work. So imagine me having like 3 or 4 scheduled calls at work. I'm like, fuck, I gotta have this schedule.
Mm.
Dude, I forget about all that shit. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. But I go to my alarm
Mm-hmm.
and I have an alarm that says 1:10 in 5 minutes. It says you gotta call in 5 minutes. And
Mm-hmm.
then I'm like, oh shit. Now I kind of like more switch my mindset over to like, all right, now it's,
Let's go back over here.
because I
Yeah.
do a lot of switching throughout my day. It's fucking
Mm-hmm.
insane now. Like I fucking be jumping through fucking podcasts and marketing, work, fucking maybe I do some gym. Like it's fucking nuts. But like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's been working for me.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Something I
Yeah.
just have to maybe refine. I don't fucking know,
Yeah.
dude.
Just don't fucking let it get too crowded, because and that's
Yeah.
maybe something that happened to me. Because I feel like I did. My head definitely was in a shit ton of places back then. Fucking full
Yeah.
time day job, a business at night, and
Mm-hmm.
still
Thinking about shit.
yeah, try to find a lover. I was single at the time. Still trying to have friend time too.
Yeah, I
Just
remember that.
I'd fucking leave here at 9 o'clock, go to your house, chill, and then go to a bar or something. The next day I'd be here at 9 a.m. in the
That's
morning,
fucking
8 a.m.
nuts. Yeah.
That shit kind of you start doing too much, and I'm not sure it's just you start doing too much that you start losing like having enough time for everything, or you get burnt out from it. One of the two. I don't know.
Mm.
So I guess that's my journey. I'm trying to figure that out right now. So
No, yeah, just keep us updated, bro.
for sure,
No,
yeah,
100%,
there's a lot
because
because I
there's a
mean,
lot to unravel. There's a lot.
yeah, I definitely feel like I definitely had a different life.
Well, we did,
Let's say
yeah.
2 years ago than now, and it's
I'd say
definitely.
so.
But there's definitely been a lot more fucking different now. Like literally, a whole house came to the equation. Fucking a whole nother
More responsibilities,
business,
bro. You just have a
workers
shit ton
now.
more responsibilities.
Yeah. So
Alrighty,
yeah,
well, I guess we'll let y'all know when we figure that one out.
yeah. We're all working on it. So we all
Oh, for
we all
sure.
have different lives. So everything we say, it doesn't have to fit your life. Like we just hope you could probably get something out of it. To
Yeah, at least our thought process would be like trying to break it
yeah.
down and figure it out. Because obviously we're not come to a conclusion just yet, but we're literally
No.
trying to backtrace, break it
Yeah.
down, and
Because
try to.
everything Alex says, wait, may not fit nothing with me, and everything I may say may not even fit with his stuff. So,
Yeah.
but we at least get some, bits and pieces out of it, that
Oh,
can
for
hopefully
sure.
put a different mindset on you and
100%.
process. So
Fuck, I told you that about something earlier, like before we started. I remember
yeah,
about, and I was like, "Yo, what the fuck?" Like, because of you. So that's
it's
a
just
fact.
something in your head though. But yeah, you're aware of it now.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
thank you. Yeah. All right,
All
man. Well,
right.
that's it for me, bro.
Awesome. Likewise. Well, shit. I think that's a good way to end the pod today. Episode 48. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's been a
Welcome
pleasure with you
back,
guys.
Edgar. You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you.
We're
Thank you.
back in this bitch. Keep doing y'all thing. I think this is the first pod of February, if I'm not mistaken. So get your shit. You know what I'm saying? Keep going up strong and reach out if you need us on the good old gram, you know?
Yeah, we'll be here for you guys.
All right, y'all. Well, peace out, y'all.
Peace.
Deuce.